Reese Ivers from just outside St. Francisville, Illinois. Farm in southeast Illinois and southwest Indiana. Farm about 11,000 acres, corn and soybeans. We currently own and use the Crary Revolution Ditcher. Owned it for a couple years. This is the first year that we've used the model with the cross auger on it. It's a great water management tool. You know, with farming, you either always have too much water or not enough. We got all kinds of different soil. We got some flat black and we got some hills. On the hills is where we have the terraces, and over time, some dirt will wash into them. It's really nice to be able to getting excess water off where you need to. It's just very valuable. We tile a lot of ground. We do our own tile, but there's just some ground that you need to get rid of the surface water, and the ditcher's great for that, to where, you know, you need to get it off faster than you can get it off just with regular drainage tile. Ran it quite a bit this fall, and it feeds great, so it can get the dirt slung to or spread to wherever we want to. You go through and you do your mapping, see if it's possible to drain a hole that maybe you've never got to before. If you got a hole that's not growing anything and then you're able to drain it, that adds a lot of value. We have an ag leader monitor on ours, and we got RTK. If you have a bump in between your wet hole and the ditch that you're trying to drain to, it's nice to know you can go through and survey that, and it knows on its own how deep to be where. You know, some spots it only needs to be 2 inches deep, where other spots it might have to be 10 inches deep. The ability for it to make that adjustment on its own. And another thing that we found, sometimes we dig out ditches with a track hoe or whatever. I went a couple spots where that's, you know, we try and spread it best we can, but sometimes that gets piled up. But I went through there and just kind of scraped off the top on the ground where we dug off, and was able to more evenly spread that throughout the field, so it'll be easier to get through in the spring. The way this new design is, and the way that you can adjust the pressure up and down, you can adjust it in and out, just allows for you in different conditions to get the dirt where you want it to be, to where you can sling it, spread it out. You can spread the dirt evenly. It doesn't look like you've even been there except for the ditch, which is what you want. Crary's been great. Every time I've called, I've got an answer for questions or whatever. We were even troubleshooting some GPS issues we were having. It wasn't a Crary problem at all, but they still tried to help me with it. Crary's been great to work with. Any question I had, pick up the phone call, and they do their best to try and help us. Yeah, I would recommend it. Just be able to get some surface drainage off quicker off your fields, whether to get in there and plant it or to try and save a crop that you already have out there. Great for cleaning out terrace bottoms and rebuilding your terraces. I just think it's a great product that can add great value to your operation.